I was going on YouTube, man. Welcome back to another video with TC. Now, in today's video, I'm just going to break down, very quickly how the bad guy and the good guy have the same consequences at the end eventually. Now, this is due to women always thinking the grass is greener. So the bad guy eventually is going to turn into the guy that she wants to make a husband. This is why when men get in relationships and they're typically known as cheaters, women chase the guys who they think get a lot of women. This is why women try to change men in relationships, and when they don't change, hence Future and Sierra, when they don't change, the woman eventually will leave the quote-unquote bad guy too. I want to break this video down because I feel like a lot of guys who are actually good men will get discouraged when they feel like, oh, I'm not a bad guy, I'm just a regular guy and I was raised to do right by women. I want you to know that this is a okay mindset to have. You get what I'm saying? Now, while you may have to adapt and tweak a little bit of things when it comes to relationships in this society, I don't want men to get discouraged, and I don't want men to think you have to be a piece of garbage when you are interacting with women. You get what I'm saying? I want to teach you guys on my channel how to, you could be a good man and still tweak your lifestyle to where you are having successful women. Now, you might have to tweak a few things about your interactions with women, but you don't have to change your whole personality. You could continue to be who you want to be and live a fulfilled life and still get the desired outcome that you want with women. But that's not what this video is about. This video is mainly about, I want you to know that the good guy and the bad guy get the same outcome with women. Now, I've been in plenty of relationships, and I guess you would say I'm the quote-unquote bad guy, the cheater, right? Or I used to be. Every time I got in a relationship, I could tell when the relationship ended, when you look back on things, the woman fell in love with the potential of who I could be. I could see, I could see in the future he probably won't cheat. I could see in the future he probably won't talk like this. I can see in the future he probably won't do this. And it's all an infatuation and perception of who they see you to be in the future. This is why they say women fall in love with the idea of you. You have to understand this. But guess what? Eventually, when I didn't do the things in those relationships that they wanted the outcome, because every woman wants the outcome of marriage. So when a woman cheats on you, best believe the bad guy that she cheated on you with, unless she just a complete 3 or 4, eventually she's going to try to change that bad guy into the Russell Wilson and get the desired outcome that she wanted. Now, the bad guy, quote unquote, I think is just a man who really understands women, a man who really understands hypergamy. And I want you guys to understand that a man who really understands women and understands hypergamy. The bad guy doesn't have, or you got to have a little bit of asshole in you, but that's more so natural. But I don't want you guys to think that the bad guy, you just have to be out here hitting women, a drug dealer, and boom, 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 because that's not necessarily the case. A lifestyle, even though sometimes you see that women will perceive the bad guys as the thugs and whatnot, you can best believe the guys that they are working with who hitting, they perceive them as the bad guys too. The guys who they're working on their corporate jobs with and letting them have access to them while they have husbands, they perceive them as the bad guys too. But what's the difference between their husband and all the guys on this side who have access to them? Let me tell you, the only difference between the husband and the guys at work and the gangbangers who perceived as the bad guys is the guys over here, the guys at work, the gangbangers, all this, they see her for what she really is. They see her for a woman who really just wants to get her guts dug out. They see her for a woman who really does not necessarily care for marriage. She just seen that as something that will place her in a status higher in society. They see over here that she is not who she says she is. They see over here that she just want to have fun. The husband, in many cases, only sees this woman in one light. And what light do you think that is? The light of, oh, she won't cheat. She won't do me like that. Nah, not my girl. Nah, not her. He puts her on a pedestal. He holds her to a higher value when he doesn't understand her true nature. He fell for the cahoots. She changed him. When a woman is able to change you, you lost. And I'm not saying for you men who want to get in a relationship and, you have a lifestyle and you don't want to be a cheater your whole life. You don't want to do this. You actually want to change and be a better man. That's okay. Do that for you. You can change and be a better man and not be a cheater and actually be a man of value and still understand female nature. Because the moment that you step fully into that husband role and you start the husband marriage lifestyle, this is why I tell y'all the woman will start playing with you once you adapt this mindset. See, entirely, there's nothing that would really be wrong with getting married if men could just quickly walk away. But you can't quickly walk away if you don't have this mindset, because once you have this mindset, you'll realize, okay, boom, yeah, I liked you, I might have loved you, but I understood hypergamy from a different level and a different lens. So before you even made the move that you made, once I understand the move that you made, I understood why you did it and why you chose to move like that on me. And then you're going to understand why TC always say, do not get the happy weight. Do not lose yourself. Do not be the guy who your woman is not sexually attracted to at all times, and put yourself in a position where you're always in the winning side of hypergamy. Because once you do these things and get in the marriage mindset and get comfortable, that's when the woman will start playing monkey games with you. And the guys who she's going to be playing monkey games on you with is going to be the guys who's doing everything that I just named. Those are the guys on this side that I'm talking about. The guys at work. The bachelors that stand focused on everything while you getting comfortable at home with the kids. A woman's DNA for what she's attracted to doesn't change just because you got married and have kids. This is why they say the game does not stop when you get married. So when you choose to get married, if you do so, don't think, oh, it's good, I got her in the bag, because you definitely don't. This is when you get married, that's when the game starts. So while she's convincing you and asking you every year, when we getting married, just know, once you get down on, I want to do the right thing. That's not, you need to get out of that mindset. I want to do the right thing and marry her. It's been this amount of years, because you need to be prepared for what comes with marriage. You need to understand when you do get married, that's when the game really starts. That's when you in the big leagues. That's when you in the Super Bowl. That's when you see people for who they really are. 100%. That's when you see a woman for who she really is. And if you're the guy on this side, you're going to be winning. If you're the guy on this side where you think my woman won't do that, you're losing. Every woman is touchable. Adapt this mindset ASAP. Whether you're married or not, this will give you the chance to accept the red pill, accept the reality if she does mess around on you, and easily walk away. This is why I tell y'all, don't get emotionally attached to a woman. Get emotionally attached to your purpose. Because once you get emotionally attached to a woman, she starts to play games with you. And once she starts to play games with you, she knows that she can get a reaction out of you. Once she can get a reaction out of you, she knows she has your feelings involved. Once she knows she has your feelings involved, she knows that you are attached. Once she knows that you are attached, she knows that even if she messes up, you gonna stay because you're attached to her. You need her. You need to always make a woman feel, I don't care if it's not the truth, you need to always make a woman feel like you don't care if she leaves or stays, because in most cases, that's the only time that she will stay. And I've had this mindset in all my relationships because I never really cared. But you might be different. You need to have this mindset whether you're married or not. And please don't comment on my video and say, well, not all women are like this, not da 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 da. Please stop. I understand not all women are like this, but I'm speaking to the majority of society when it pertains to women. So get all the soft talk off of my video. Don't comment nothing on my video that's going to be in that nature. Now, if you have something that you disagree, I'm very much so open to that. If you disagree with something in my video, I'm very much so open to that, because I like to talk about things like everything I'm saying in this video is my opinion. Now, while I think my opinion has some reality to it and can help a lot of people, that's also my opinion. So if you have something, like I say, if you have something in this video, let me take that statement I said back. If you have something that you disagree with, jump in the comments, but please be respectful. But like I say, you need to always be in a position where if a woman walks away from you, you can replace her just like that. Because even if a woman is cheating on you or not, you need to, it's always like she's cheating on you, because you know why? Right when she leaves you and leaves the relationship, thinks she can do better, she always gonna have a guy ready to fuck just like that. She always gonna have a guy on standby just like that. So I really made this video to let y'all know that the good guy and the bad guy will always eventually have the same outcome. So if you are a good man in this society, a good guy, don't think that you have the lower hand. Now, while you may have the, lower hand sexually at first, as you get older, that'll give you the upper hand and have more access to women. But you need to realize they have the same outcome. Because when a woman gets with the bad guy, she's trying to change him. When she gets with the good guy, he is just boring. And I hope y'all understand that's the dynamics of relationships and why good guys get cheated on and left. That's why when women say, oh, he was just too nice, that's why I had to divorce him. That's the dynamic of a woman's brain. She's leaving him because it's nothing to change. It's nothing to fix. Women like to fix men. So when he's a cheater, when he's a bad guy, when he do, she like you need to stop selling drugs. You need to stop. Women want that. They crave that. They need that because that guy doesn't care what she wants and he's going to give her. When you don't care about what a woman wants and how she feels, you give her the best sex because you don't care about her. She likes that. She craves that. She doesn't like guys. Women like guys that they don't know if the guy likes them or not. But the good guy who's doing everything right, who's waiting for sex, who's doing this, who's doing that, who's doing everything by the book, you're boring to her. It's nothing to change. You're already a good man. This is why when they leave good man to go get with the bad boys, y'all think, oh, why would she cheat on her husband who has all this and all that? He was a good guy from the start. It's not a challenge for her. It's nothing to change. This is why I say, never think that you have the lower hand. You might be the underdog now, but the good guy and the bad guy eventually had the same outcome. Unless the bad guy never changes for the woman. And it's sad to say, but this is the way that things work in the society. So look, man, I'm gonna be going, man. That's the end of this video, man. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know my next video is dropping on the channel. And we're gonna be out, man.